Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So that's got things underway. Elmas, over to the left. Alioski providing an outlet on that flank. Aydin, clearly not happy with that. Back into the middle. That's a good ball. Şükrü shifted upfield. And here's the chance to counter. Turkey disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's really well manoeuvred. Şükrü makes the interception. Driving forward. Özkan. Aim forwards. Alioski. Play towards the front line. That's an imaginative pass. There's the shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Akun. Muldu. Aydin. Looking to break at pace. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. And they've got a throw. Muscular approach does pay off here. Özkan, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cool. Turkey so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. El Mali. Aydin. Akun wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Akun plays it through. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Aydin. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alioski. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Elmas. Gul spread out to the left.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Knocks it out wide. And the shot! Goal! Turkey!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Turkey are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Clipped into space. Akun. And that's a goal kick. Played into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he thumps it clear. Akun. Out to the left it goes. Akun. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Aydin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Akun have it back and can go again. Cool. El Mali, no, again there's no way through. Akun. So what can they make of this? And that's been won straight back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Referee's had a look, players whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Turkey leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Turkey really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Şükrü. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Defending was strong and firm. Şükrü. Akun. He could be in here. Goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dennis Goul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Turkey with another corner. Turkey are still that goal to the good.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
And it's played forward. Takfeci. Goes for a shot! Turkey making another change here. Gets it away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's going to go a long way. Özkan. That's really well manoeuvred. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Akun. Aim forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have... Akun! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Turkey making consecutive changes. chances here. Clears it away. Elmas. Soyuncu cuts out the pass. Kavetsi. He's got away. Cleared away. And it's Celik. Kavetsi. Oh, good take in a good area. That is a brilliant interception. Gets good distance on it. Kavetsi. Kavetsi played out towards the right wing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Elmas. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely weighted pass. Celik, gently done. Akun.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Akun played out to the left flank.
Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Elmas. Oh, good spread. He whips it across.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Very much into the last knockings. Akun. And can he finish it? Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Turkey could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Kabak does, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Arda Güler. Arda Güler! Defending of the desperate variety. Forward it goes. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Turkey really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.